You're not watching Nintendo TV? Are you serious, bro? Start watching it, broski. Woo, woo, woo. You know it.
Welcome to the latest powerbombing, coin-getting, look, there's a Tanuki shouting episode of Nintendo TV News. This week we're welcoming our favourite plumber to the 3DS in Super Mario 3D Land. Also coming up, we've got an exclusive interview with WWE superstars Randy Orton and Zack Ryder, who tell us about their favourite Nintendo games. You know what they say about awesome new Nintendo games? They're like buses. Really, really big. And you don't get much bigger than Super Mario, especially when he's in 3D. Ever since Satoru Iwata first gave us a glimpse of the new game back at the Games Developers Conference earlier this year, we've done all sorts of crazy and embarrassing stuff to find out more and get our hands on the game. Well, those days are over because the game is finally here and available now for your 3DS. This isn't just a collection of some of the best Mario levels and power-ups revamped into 3D. Super Mario 3D Land is a completely brand new Mario adventure with more surprises than you can shake a Tanuki tail at. Seeing Mario in 3D is something every fan needs to experience. Those bonkers Nintendo boffins have come up with some uses of the 3 dimensions that will have even the craftiest gamers scratching their noodles throughout. Taking care of enemies like these Goombas has become a bit of an art form, and now you can line up multiple foes and unleash them with a satisfying ah. If you're not a fan of heights, then you may want to sit down for this next part, because Super Mario 3D Land has some amazing cloud-based levels that create a sense of vertigo in 3D that will make you forget you're playing a video game. Just keep telling yourself it's only a game. With 8 original worlds and a further 8 special worlds filled with added features like time trial and the return of Cosmic Mario, Super Mario 3D Land has set the bar spectacularly high for future Super Mario games. Super Mario 3D Land is out now. If you like your games with a little more smashing people through tables, then check out WWE 12 on the Wii. The new game is bigger, badder and better, with a load of new features including Road to WrestleMania and even a Create an Arena mode if you fancy yourself a bit of Changing Rooms style action. Our favourite has to be the Universe 2.0 mode, which sees you take control of your entire WWE career in a campaign where your decisions outside and inside the ring affect whether you rise to the kind of meteoric fame of Randy Orton or end up wiping the sweat from the canvas when everyone's gone home. Speaking of Orton, he graces the cover of this year's game, and we spoke to the Viper himself about what that means to him.
I was on the cover one time, but there might have been 3-4 other guys on the cover, so to be the first person to be the sole superstar on the cover, that's very cool. I hope to get one of these posters sent to my house and show my grandkids one day.
Orton doesn't just play WWE games though. He told us how important Nintendo titles were to him growing up.
NES, played Super Mario Brothers. Me and my dad would play that all the time. Me and Cowboy Bob. We'd sit there and we'd play. He'd be Luigi, I'd be Mario. We'd take turns dying and then see who could beat it first. That was probably the closest my dad and I were ever when I was a younger kid. Like, we had wrestling in common. I wrestled, but he loved them video games. When he came home, we got to play, and that was a lot of fun.
It isn't just about the huge superstars though. Fan favourite Zack Ryder also features in the game, and he told us what it's like picking himself in WWE 12.
It is crazy because I've always played games as a kid, wrestling games. I always created myself, and now I'm actually in the game. They took all these detailed pictures from like every angle, It's phenomenal. It's got the scar on my chest, the spiked hair, the headband. It's great.
That's all we've got time for this week, but make sure you check out Super Mario 3D Land on the 3DS and WWE 12 on the Wii.